Now, motion in a plane. Question number 1. Three vectors P and Q and R as shown in the figure. Let S be any point on the vector is R. The distance between the points P and S is BR. The general relation belongs to vectors P and Q and S is. This is the question. So, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Here one vector P, another vector Q. This is P vector and this is Q vector and this is S vector. This is S vector. Here this is the origin and here he had given one small vector. This small vector is BR. This is represented with BR. That is B into R vector. That is B into R vector. Again he had given one relation. What is the R value? R vector equals to Q minus P. R vector equals to Q minus P. So by using these conditions, we are giving one relation. So here what is the relation? That is S equals to 1 minus B into P plus B into Q. This is the answer. This we are deriving now. So before going to this, you go to addition of vectors. What is the addition of vectors? That concept we are applying. What is the addition of vectors? Just I am explaining that. According to addition of vectors. According to addition of vectors. What happens? For example, this is one P vector and this is one Q vector and this is one R vector. So, here what happens? First vector, final position. First vector, final position. P vector, final point, terminal point. Q vector, initial point. Must be coincide. At that time, P vector initial point, Q vector terminal point, I am joining with one vector, that is called R vector. This must be in this order, then only you apply. Now what happens? R equals to P plus Q. So that is called law of addition of vectors. Otherwise, for example, it is reverse. For example, this Q is reverse. At that time, reverse means what? Opposite direction. So what I am writing? Minus Q. At that time we don't take R vector, this is another vector. That I am taking as S vector. Here also same happens. First vector, terminal point. Second vector, initial point, coinciding. Now first vector, initial point, final vector, terminal point, I am joining. Now this is the addition of vectors. Now we apply, then what happens? S equals to P plus minus Q. That means P minus Q. This also addition of vector. So subtraction of vectors also belongs to addition of vectors only. So that is the addition of vector concept. This concept we are applying in this case. Now I am taking this vector. This is a first vector final position, second vector initial position joining. Next second vector terminal point, first vector point, initial point join. So this is I am taking. So what you are given this vector? This vector he had given as S vector. This he had given as S vector. So what is this S? So this S vector equals to P plus Br. S vector equals to P plus Br. S vector equals to P plus Br. So here we want R because here R relation given. How it comes R? So S minus P that equals to Br. So R equals to S minus P by B. This is my first equation. Similarly here what given R? R equals to Q minus P. This is my second equation. In these two cases R vector is same. So I am comparing. LHS equals to automatically RHS also equal. LHS equals so automatically RHS equal. So this implies S minus P by B equals to Q minus P. Otherwise S minus P equals to B into Q minus P. So S equals to P plus B into Q minus P. So that is the relation. But he had taken some P common. So for that purpose, now I am taking S equals to P plus BQ minus B into P. So finally S equals to, here I am writing BQ, here I am taking P common. Now what I am getting? 1 minus B. This relation he had given. S equal to 1 minus B into P plus BQ. This is the relation given. So in this way, by applying addition of vector concept, we are completing this problem.